I'm Anafenza about this deck.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing Anafenza, the foremost of 4/4 for only 3 mana that can attack in and put a +1/+1 counter onto another tapped creature you control. That means that this is all about power. We're going in fast, we're hitting hard, and we're playing a 3-color aggro deck, which is actually not impossible to do with the addition of the fetch lands. Trying to get your 3 colors out early is hard, but with things like Abzan's Pilgrim, Delighted Halfling, and all of the multicolored lands we have, it's made a little bit easier. This deck is also a humans deck. Yeah, if you're thinking, you know, what are Anafenza's creature types? Human and soldier. I also have cards like Siege Veteran in here because, hey, it's good for humans and it's good for soldiers and it's good for us with our Anafenza the Foremost. This is a pretty fun deck because it gives me an excuse to play some of the humans cards like General's Enforcer or Kudrow. Sorry, Jarina did not make it in, which are really great for just buffing up your board, making some of your creatures indestructible, and taking out your opponent before they can stabilize. You're going to notice by looking at this, yeah, the curve is very much 1, 2, and 3, a little bit at 4, and, well, 2 of these are lands. I also did throw in Elish Norn. I think Elish Norn or Craterhoof Behemoth are great finishers for a kind of wide deck like this, because when there's one human, there's many humans, and we can make an awful lot of creatures using cards like Mural or... This is a Toren's, but it says Dr. John Seward on it. It's a Toren's. This deck is fun, it's fast, and we're going to take it into the queue to slam into our opponents with a 3-mana 4/4. Davriel, Soul Broker. This is a digital-only planeswalker that very often is just about that -2 ability, getting offers and conditions, many of which are strong. Very, very strong. I'm talking like discount all spells in your deck by 1 black mana permanently strong. So dang good. Well, at least we have a nice aggro start. We may have gone second, but we can get a buffed up Esper Sentinel to try and tax our opponent. We have an Aspirant looking to buff things every turn. The only thing I don't have is green mana for Anafenza, but that's fine because I got Adeline. She makes humans. I got Roaming Throne, which doubles these triggers. I love Roaming Throne. It's the best human in the deck because it's all the humans. Alright, Esper Sentinel. Don't do me dirty. Yeah, we're a mono white deck that just has some black mana for some reason. Liliana of the Veil. They can't pay. Do you plus or do you minus? I think you minus here. And I'm going to drop Aspirant because I think their deck is going to have very few creatures, which means that I want that Sentinel value. I will absolutely pay a life. Thank you so much. I'm going to attack face with the Esper Sentinel, throwing this 1/1 human token at Liliana.
Sorry, I'm not interested in dying today.
And also we have our best finisher in hand. Ooh, okay, Meathook Massacre. See, even if I kept that Aspirant out here, things were gonna die. Hey, Meathook Massacre. Show me your secrets. Double spelling with Hopeful and Mikaeus, or Mimic, and Hopeful was also good. Okay, Shulger's Edict, not a problem. Thoughtseize, annoying. Undercity Plunder. I'm gonna hit the Plunder there. Make that cost 4. Yeah, I want my chair. Here, chair, wherever you are. Shuldred's Edict! Goodbye, Spellbounder. Phyrexian Arena will draw them extra cards each and ha! Green mana! You never heard of mana this green. Behold! The throne! Anafenza's like, wait, what about me? Girl, if you could have come out on turn 3, maybe. But you didn't. So we're gonna double up Adeline's ability. Getting more little dudes. They're down to 9. They already used a board wipe. I'm feeling okay. Feeling okay. And remember, we got the finisher in hand. We got the Rhino. This is the Rhino Anafenza rides on in my heart. And it's That's under her command, I think. Ooh, okay. Dark Ritual. What's that for? Chat saying my Adeline deck is tight. Thanks. It sure has been mono white humans. Davriel's coming out. I assume minusing offers and conditions. And they found nothing, which means we win. Sorry, Anafenza, you weren't a part of things. Hidetsugu and Kyrie. This is usually a reanimation loop kind of deck where you want your commander to die so it can recast from the top of your deck a reanimation spell, which drains your opponent for life when it happens. This means that Hidetsugu and Kyrie can be a little tricky to deal with, since killing it is kind of part of their game plan. Also, if they can get it out early through ramp, oftentimes Dark Ritual. Yeah, good luck. Good luck is, I think, a good way to put it. Coppercoat Vanguard will put a bit of a shield around the Esper Sentinel, giving it Ward 1 and giving it more power. Could be a Dark Ritual this turn. It isn't. Good. Anafenza, if she's out, will work. But that is the kind of thing that's like, I have to make sure Anafenza gets out and stays out. She does have this extra text of non-token creature would die, gets exiled. But being in blue-black means they have access to a lot of counter spells and kill spells. That's why I'm attacking first. And now I'm playing Thalia. Thalia over Anafenza. Since I think Hidetsugu and Kyrie, since they didn't Dark Ritual it out this turn, is much more of something for next turn. Alright, so they have to pay the ward. Nice. Cool. Got some damage in. Teferi's Ageless Insight draws me another card. Esper Sentinel, MVP. Seriously. Love when you do that. I could go for Terra Sunder and Virtue here. I do think that that is fairly safe. Okay, Hidetsugu and Kyrie means we are at least a little safe. Virtue of Loyalty, we're gonna get ourselves a little dude. Oh, sup, Thalian to get Rog Monster. I wish I had another land in hand. So I could play both you and Anafenza here. That'd be sweet. Anafenza, be protected. Anafenza's also very high power right now, which discounts the henge. I like that. They're gonna check for traps. Do you pay the 2? They do not. You've got Wedding Announcement, Glissa, Thalia, and the Great Henge. I went for the Great Henge. That's my card draw engine. I think that's very sane. And they're swinging in with Hidetsugu and Kyrie. This Cavern of Souls is also great since it can make my humans uncounterable. And indeed, Human. Human! Use that for Thalian to get Rog Monster, which means that even if they had a way to, like, blink this, it would come in tapped, can't block. Are we good? Hey, we're good! Chi-Chi. Vraska, Betrayal's Sting. This Vraska proliferates when she plusses. She turns things into treasure. And she's all around a pretty good card. This hand's a little odd because we can't cast anything early except for maybe Soul Cauldron. I'm going to mulligan, and I like this hand more. Just have to decide how I want to order things. Oh, hello, Glissa. Glissa, by the way, I'm going to say is an honorary human for this deck. Does she have the creature type human? No. Is she one of the best Golgari beaters ever printed with that first strike death touch text on hit abilities? Oh yeah, she is. She's awesome. Totally not biased. Get out the Coppercoat Vanguard. Saying she's the Glizzy. I expect they'll have a lot of single target removal, which is tough. Glissa, Anafenza. Glissa, Anafenza. Glissa. Coppercoat Vanguard's like, I'm literally out here to buff humans. Why are you playing that? Shut up, that's why. Okay, so Erebos' intervention. They killed it anyway. They killed it anyway. It's like we knew it was going to happen. Blot out. Oh, there goes Glissa. I'm going to lead with the Thoughtseize. Right now, they didn't hit a land drop on that turn. We got Onyx, Cruelty of Gix, Extinction Event, and Liliana. I will hit Extinction Event. This is stinky. And here comes Anafenza. They are at least 2 mana away from all of these cards. Now they're 1 mana away. All right, y'all, we're going to hustle. Mirari's Wake. If they kill my stuff, we can bring it back. Mirari's Wake is good against mono black because black is not that good at getting rid of enchantments. There's like 3 spells. And hopefully they don't get any of them. Oh, hey, Davriel. Long time no see. You gonna perpetually -3/-3er? You gonna give an offer and a condition? What's the vibe, baby? What's the vibe, Davriel? They can crew Heart of Koran if they want to block with it. But it requires removing a loyalty counter. Okay, offers and conditions. We have to pay close attention because otherwise they disappear really quickly. Okay, so they got, like, this is the best one. Creatures, the spells they have cost black less. Rough. Okay, well, let's tap for some white. Tap for some white. Adeline. Thalia. Go to combat. I think I should go for Davriel. Ooh, I didn't trigger those in the right order. We could have had the human coming out with the counter on it. My bad. So I'll have 6 mana available once I play the caves here. Okay, cool. So they are letting me kill Davriel. None of the planeswalkers in their hand make me discard. They do have the Cruelty of Gix, which makes me discard, but it only discards a creature or planeswalker. So we are safe to have that out. Oh, Labyrinth of Scophos comes in tapped thanks to Thalia. You can't cast that. This came in tapped. Didn't it? Right! Spells cost black less. Gosh darn it, Davriel. I already forgot about that stupid text. Let's do the thing. Turn Timber Symbiosis. They're probably getting a board wipe next turn, so I may as well tax their hand. Liliana's better at going wide. Invasion of Hogaak. Alright, so they're both taxed. We do not have lethal swinging in here, so I think that we should flip Invasion of Hogaak. Actually, 1, 2, 3. Swing that at face. Remember to make my thing first. Oh, there won't be a target. Yeah, we need the target when that resolves, so we throw her there. Oh, well, we won. Nice. Love it when we can be aggressive. I also love Mirari's Wake. Such a good card. GG. Hi, Marshal Argal. This is a really weird commander. Like a really, really weird commander. I say that because it's a commander that you want to die. Because the first time it dies, you make a Bloodfast and transform it. The second time it dies, you make a Bloodfast. And the third time it dies, you get 2 4/3 vampire tokens. It's a really weird one. All right, well, I'll bring out Thalia. Thalia beats this in combat, even though they kind of want this to be beaten in combat, but also comes down first. Warlock class gets them a bit of card advantage, puts things in their graveyard. Yeah, I don't run into Argal much. I built a deck. You can find an episode of Brawl Stars featuring it. And I'm kind of hoping that, like, this is somebody inspired by my dank jank. I like Adeline here. And then next turn, maybe doing Halfling Enforcer. I don't think Anafenza is what I want right away here. They're saying Sleepy Hedron. Hello? Popcorn? They might have a piece of removal for one of these. Them being a black-white deck, an Orzhov deck, means they have access to some fantastic removal. Exiling removal, too. Black and white are very good at exiling permanents. Ooh, they are playing Murderous Rider. Interesting. Okay. So it does have a wee bit of life gain. But what is life gain to an indestructible? A concession, apparently. Good game? Florian, Voldaren's Scion. I have not seen this as a commander in, well, since it was printed. Florian gets you card advantage. After you finish your combat, you get to look at the top cards of your deck, put one into exile, and cast it. This is all dependent, though, on how much life your opponent lost during that turn. So if it's just a little, you only look at a few cards. If they lost a lot, look at a lot of cards. This could be played with some other of the burn and drain vampires, or just with great burn effects, because you're in black-red. You can deal some serious damage. Well, that's a vampire. Hey there, little dude. Thalia, Catilda, and Captain Eberhart are all available to me here. I'm going to go with Captain Eberhart, who has double strike and also taxes the cards you draw and discounts the ones that I draw. Well, they took out my Captain Eberhart. I'll bring out Anafenza, and I'm gonna Thought Seize him. What do I seize? Kolgan's Command, Hellrider, Bloodthirsty Adversary, and Hooded Blightfang. A lot of Death Touchers. Those are kind of tough for me. I'm gonna hit Kolgan's Command, since it could currently 2-for-1 me very easily. Hooded Blightfang. If they want to attack with us, it will drain me for an extra 1. Catilda. That lets me tap all of you for more mana. Hey, Glissa! Do you want to block some first strike Death Touchers? Catilda can also be used to put +1/+1 counters on all our creatures. Oh no, they ate Glissa! I'll trade Catilda for a vampire at a Diamoon. That gets exiled. Nice. Thalia and the Gitrog monster. We tap first because now Anafenza can put a counter onto the halfling. And now we have another first strike Death Toucher. I remember running into Florian a few times right when this Midnight Hunt came out. It's an interesting way of getting, like, card advantage in a burn deck. I liked it. Thought it was cool. Oh, huh, okay. It's gone? Was there a plan for that, or we just, Ah, they needed the discount for Spawn of Mayhem! Okay. Elite Spellbinder. Check out that hand. Say ooh la la, ooshala, ooshala. I'll tax Hellrider. Thalia, Guardian of Heaven. Swing in. And I'm going to sacrifice... I'm feeling Thalia. Cool. Great. Raise a Verge. Yeah, had they left that back, it would have deterred me from attacking with Anafenza. I probably still would have done it. I know, Thalia in the Gitrog monster, sacrificing Thalia is just like clones meeting each other, pointing, Spider-Man memeing, and then one of them vanishing. Because it got eaten by a frog. Alright, Spawno Mayhem. I'm eating the halfling. Yummy, 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 yum. You can trade with Anafenza, with the Spellbinder, or you can take all of it. Go to 2. Mirari's Wake. Make my mana worth more. Make my creatures bigger too. That's a really great card to draw. They're also at 1 from the Spawn of Mayhem's ability. I see 8 damage represented on board. A 9, 10, 11 if they use that. So with this 5 mana, and me losing a lot of life, can they find something that deals 6 to me? Using just the cards they have. They need to draw the Super Lava Axe. Lava Axe ++. A board wipe would clear out my threats. Lightning Bolt. Okay, so they have Lightning Bolt, but they don't have enough to recast it off of the adversary. Saying GG. Oh, good game indeed. GG, Florian. Amalia, Benavides, Aguirre. When they gain life, they explore. And if she happens to explore hard enough that she gets to 20 power, she destroys all other creatures on the board. She's very violent like that. Amalia, what are you doing? I'm gonna play this recruitment officer, something that can go fast. Well, it might end up trading into the Vampire of the Dire Moon. Either as an attacker or a blocker. Oh, I think probably a blocker, because I don't want it to trade with that. Esper Sentinel. Beside you. Passing the turn. Hi, Amalia. I will choose to trade here. This is, so next turn they're less likely to be able to flip Legion's Landing. Also because off 2 life gain triggers, Amalia's likely to hit a non-land. Like hitting 2 lands in a row, it seems unlikely, so she would be a 3/3, which means I can't actually break through her line anyway. Now I've got a blocker, her name is Anafenza, she's a 4/4. She's fearsome, ferocious, and fun! Look! 4 whole power, don't. Come on, bro. At least I got to draw a card. Thanks, Esper Sentinel. Esper Sentinel is a human, fun fact. She's what, the 4th most played Abzan commander? That's what the foremost means. I do genuinely want to know, like, what are the most played Abzan commanders? How can a human be an artifact? Because his body is made out of... Is it Ethereum? Loreheads, let me know. Kethis is the most played, you think? Like, you're like the Kethis obsessed, but that would check out. Nethroy. Abzan Commanders. There's lots of stats on EDH Rec, which tell us that the most decks submitted are for Merkle, then Thalian the Gitrog Monster, then the partners Frodo and Sam, then Gave or Gave, Nethroy, Carador, Onyxia, Ixhel, Tayam, Doran, Vishgraz, Cathril, Bilbo, and then Kethis. Kethis is nowhere near #1. And you want to know where Anafenza is? After Merry and Pippin, Narcy, Rayan and Yoshimaru, and then Anafenza. Really? Rayan and Yoshimaru before Anafenza? I take great offense to this. We know they have a land, so they could go for the Virtue here. Dang. Anafenza, the 18th or so most. Some of those have recency bias. Well, this is on EDH Rec, so it's any deck that has been cataloged and submitted into EDH Rec is on there. And that's what determines the numbers for it. I'm ready to die. What I'm saying is that her name should be Anafenza, the 18th most. We want to kill Illis Ilkor first, since otherwise her triggers will kind of kill us real dead. They gain life. Indulgent aristocrats. Do any of you gain me life? I mean, Greyhound kind of gains me some life. Green. Green, green. Green and white. Okay. Could have been worse. I'm still alive. I think. Oh wait, that Restless Fortress. I'm not still alive. Let's see if they see it. They can also sacrifice the Vampire of the Dire Moon to put +1/+1 counters on all their other creatures. Which almost kills me. This does kill me though. They can make one of these 1/1s into a 2/2. I can only block 3 things anyway. So sure. I'm blocking a little bit of you, a little bit of you, and a little bit of you. We take 2, we're dead. But it was close. It was close. They only had 38 life. Atraxa, Praetor's Voice. Atraxa Praetor's Voice is the proliferating Atraxa. Gives +1/+1 counters, an extra boost, as well as poison and planeswalkers. All of these are kind of what I'm expecting out of this Atraxa deck. All right, I can go for a turn 1 dude, so I'm going to dude that. The Recruitment Officer. Hi, Recruitment Officer. This isn't a deck because it is a 1-mana 2/1, ready to hit and face, and also has an ability that can get us another creature. Most of our deck is creature cards with mana value 3 or less, so it's almost guaranteed to hit. It's not guaranteed to hit, but it's almost guaranteed to hit. Also, Atraxa, I guess I'm able to remove it once, so I've got a Swords to Plowshares here. That's not the worst. Look at the Triumphant Adventurer. This goes into the dungeon. It also has First Strike, Death Touch, which is one of the best combinations, but only when it's attacking. Abyssin's Pilgrim. They're not playing Atraxa this turn. Maybe they're looking to trade. That would be cute. I'll attack with both of these. We enter the dungeon. We scry. It's also possible they're just holding up a counterspell here. Cool. They trade. Trade up. Yeah, I also think that they're looking to counter Anafenza. Which is why I'm not playing Anafenza this turn. Urza assembles a Titan. All right, so you know what that tells us? It tells us the type of deck that this is. This is an Atraxa Superfriends deck, which means it's Planeswalkers. Urza assembles the Titan is going to find them a Planeswalker, cheat out a Planeswalker, and then let Planeswalkers activate their abilities twice in a turn. Oh, okay, well they didn't find a Planeswalker in the top 4, but they got lucky. The 5th one down was a Planeswalker. It was Narset. Gosh darn it. Don't you hate it when they work? Green. There we go. And do I want the Garblin? Or the Treasure? Garblin. Cheating out a Planeswalker. It is Narset. Narset is going to dig and find a non-creature spell. And I got Teferi, Hero of Dominaria. Now, I feel like that would be a pretty good thing to play this next turn, since Urza assembles the Titan is, you know, what it is. Kiora allows them to untap a land, so they can get out Atraxa before they pass to end step. We're just going to exile her. No board wipes, no whammies, no nothing. Just violence. We do want to take out Narset, so I'm going to swing you two here and everybody else at face. Board wipes are real and they can't hurt us. Board wipes aren't real and they can't hurt us. Board wipes aren't real and they can't hurt us. They have a ton of mana, sure, they can untap things twice. But board wipes aren't real, and they can't hurt us. Just like I said. humans! Fist of the Angels, a Selesnya humans/tokens commander. I'm going to say it's a little bit of both because it's a human that makes more humans whenever you cast a spell. And it also, you know, it has training. Maybe even has like a little +1/+1 counter business going on. Are you just me? But like without the black mana? Because we got humans? We got +1/+1 counters from training? I don't have tokens though. Can't believe they would ramp. The very rare Turn 2 Anafenza. Let's go. It was bound to happen once. I think Toren sometimes also runs bouncy castle cards, like Core Skyfisher. Oh, things that allow you to like rescue and recast your cards, so just to make more tokens. That's kind of fun. Guardian Project will be drawing them cards when their creatures come in. I'm actually going to destroy that. I think that the amount of card draw they're likely to get is too much. And even though this has flash, I'm playing it now, so the Avacyn's Pilgrim will be tapped. And get a +1/+1 counter. Yay. I'm less worried about creature removal just because we have a really good set of creatures here. Thalia is going to tax our enchantment and any other non-creature spells. Look at you and your first strike. You know who else has first strike? I was gonna say Glissa, but then I drew Thalia and it's like... Hey, girl. Make their stuff come in tapped. We could have also swung in there, just like given up a creature to Thalia. Thalia honor battle. Oh, Boromir! I have a Boromir too! But mine's gonna be untapped. Behold, the better Boromir. The Boromir. It's great. These three are tagging in. Just two Boromirs throwing each other. Throwing each other in Thalia and Thalia's way. Alright, Glissa, come be another first striker for me. I love that. It was one of those, like, oh, we sacrifice it, so we win. And they're like, well, I want my Thalia to not be dead, so I sacrifice it to win. Unbreakable Formation gets them a +1/+1 counter and indestructible, so I don't want to block. Also means this is a 5/4. Means this Thalia actually can't be blocked by it. Am I still willing to just like throw something into this? Yes. Yes, I am. They can't block this Thalia. They could trade with Glissa. They could kill one of these three for no penalty, but they're still taking a lot of damage if that happens. We also have Plaza of Heroes available, so we can make Glissa, Thalia, or Anafenza indestructible and hexproof until end of turn. We be schmorkin. They go for the Cathar Commando. They still take 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Wait, is it just lethal no matter what? Hold up. It's just lethal. If they prevent 4 damage, they take 13 damage. Lorenzo, are you doing the math or are you salt roping? Yeah, right? Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Calculating. Calculating. Seeing the math. Roping for their life. Okay, come on, Torrents. I get it. You didn't draw many lands. And we win the game! It just took them like an extra little bit. Yeah. Took them a bit. Alright, cool. GG. It's Atraxa, Praetor's Voice. I feel like I keep matching up against Atraxas with this deck, and I don't really know why. Well, we're gonna go up against her, and we're gonna try to win. Hi, Atraxa. Again. Again. I feel like we ran into like 3 or 4 of them today. Both like on and off camera. What are you doing for that? Are you ramping? An Astral Cornucopia? I see. I look forward to blasting it with my Cathar Commando. Here comes Atraxa. It's still a turn 3 Atraxa though, which I can't really do much about. Siege Rhino, my king. Hey, listen, we all love Siege Rhino. Independent of how good it actually is. Alright, let's see what kind of deck this is. Like, it's an Atraxa deck, but what kind of... Okay, let's Super Friends. Great. I hate it. Atraxa's gonna be bonking me for 4 every turn. Rude. Hey, girl. And she can also protect this. Hey, girl. Atraxa 7 or 8? Atraxa 1, 2, 3, since we started recording. Do you want to memory lapse it? I don't have a lot of 4/4s. Do you want to tear asunder it? Okay. This morning before we started recording? Oh, I don't even know. Probably a bunch. There's, like, Atraxa's a popular gal. Welcoming Vampire. Luminarch Aspirant. They let it resolve! Yay! Woo! I died in like 4 hits here. Trying to make this big enough to trade with Atraxa. Okay, they have 6 mana. Vraska Betrayal Sting. They can proliferate stuff more. Whatever you say, lady. You gonna draw a card and proliferate? Yep. Yep. She can... Oh, next turn. Just about. What do we draw? Abzan Falconer. Gives flying. Stallion, the Givrog monster. Help me. Wait, we good? Are we okay? They traded, which means that any creatures they play will come in tapped. Unless they treasure this first, which everybody treasures Stallion, the Givrog monster. I'd have to pay 1 mana to do that, since the ward won. Okay, so they are treasuring Thalion the Gitrog. Then they're exploring. King Kraken! Thank you for the 6-month resub. They're just ramping and ramping and ramping and ramping, and then untapping to hold up Memory Lapse. Yeah, they can also untap a creature to block. Siege Rhino! Please help! They're proliferating. I'm just like trying desperately to get rid of that, all while not dying. Hi, Siege Rhino, my beloved. You stop proliferating. Uh-oh. The fact they untap that makes me think that they have like a card, like a useful card. Not like a trash garbage ultimate doo-doo card. Siege Rhino, Luminarch Aspirant. One of you's gonna hit, right? Oh, thank God she's gone. I don't have anything that's buffing any of our non-humans, but Okanekahau does see this +1/+0. And maybe we'll get like Mirari's Wake off the top. I don't think it's worth the attack yet. Anafenza. Outlast. Oh, okay. Cool. Rhino's not a human, wasn't getting buffs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because this, untapping. Atraxa costs 10 mana. I mean, they draw a card because of Kiora. Okay, Professor Catface Meowmers, am I willing to sacrifice you? I guess you would trade. It would trade because we can put the counter on it first. Everybody at Kiora. Yep, counter first. Then counters for the Buffins. R.I.P. Sovereign Okanekahau. She's dead. Amalia! Makes it so you enter the battlefield tap. If you even can enter the battlefield. I am going to use Beside You here so I can activate the Castle Ardenvale. And now do we get board wiped? That my hand is empty? My head is empty? Cue the Wrath. Or what Wrath? Maybe, I don't know they have a board wipe. Maybe they're using their mana for Nissa here. Yeah, they're tapping non-green sources. Or non-forest sources for green. Okay, so that leaves them with 1, 2 forests. You can untap this forest. Milady. Oh, I just realized if I had used this in this pre-combat, I also would have gotten a buffed flying human token because of the Vanguard. Neat. Hey, cutie. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, so cute. Oh, that's why I don't remember it. They had white. They have only one here, though. Okay, casualties of war. They're destroying my copper coat Vanguard. We can kill Nissa. Very important. Okay, so... It's like, do I go for face or do I go for the extremely impossible to flip invasion? Put the buff on Thalia. This might make a difference. It might draw us a card. Invasion of Hogaak now down to 2. It's one of those things where they gained just so much life off Atraxa. But Atraxa, by the way, costs 12 freaking mana. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's guess them their 12th and 13th mana. Yeah, flipping this protects us from all non-exiling wraths. Or non-1/1/1 wraths. We can make our creatures hexproof and indestructible once. And only once. Fabled Passage does enter tapped. Thank you, Thalia. You go here. All of you go here. The counter gives the flying. Lets me flip. Maybe Wander? Oh, Fatal Push. Okay. And I'll hold the land in hand to be like, haha, yes, I definitely have things. Totally. Atraxa does enter the battlefield tapped, but does get to proliferate, making this into a 4/4 and this into a 3. I don't think I have a little life left. Only a little! Oh, Bonkins! Ark, ark. These two will get counters. Evolution Sage. The only thing they have to proliferate is this Drowned Catacomb. Now everything will get it. At the beginning of their end step, they're going to get counters on everything, and then they can proliferate all those counters. We can't attack through, though, because we have this first striker. Ugh, you're scary. Slightly less scary now. Okay. We are going to attack with all 3 of these. Counter on the Abzan Falconer. Oh, right. That makes that a 7/7. That's still fine. I'll trade one of these. The Flyer. Rippy Peppies. Yeah, I can't crack that, but I don't think it's worth it. Wait. If I don't have Flyers, can I defend well enough No, I do have to crack it. Dang. That's okay. Bro. Yeah, them gaining the 7 there was, oof. Oopsies. But yeah, so I should have just attacked in with the, with those. Tried to trade off the commander if I wanted to. Oh, hey, Eternal Launch. Oh, wait, crap. So it's a human and, Atraxa. So who would win? The 8/8 with text or, one little guy? I got so far! Tried so hard. But in the end, didn't even matter. Well, they drew a bunch of duds in the middle, so you know what? I think we held our own pretty dang well. GG, Atraxa. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. As always, if you're looking for the deck, it's in the description of the video. And if you're looking to hang out with me, come over to twitch.tv/Amazonian, where I stream almost every single day. I've been brewing lots and lots of decks and revisiting lots of decks. So if you have a suggestion for a new deck that you'd like to see me build, or a deck you'd like me to update, please let me know in the comments. Also, please just leave comments on my videos. It doesn't really matter what you say, but apparently YouTube really likes it when you leave comments and you like and subscribe. You know the like meme, the like, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I thought that was a joke. It's apparently real. Apparently the YouTube algorithm will promote your video more if people do those things, which, sure, okay, awesome. So I'll encourage you to do it too. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Oh, feels weird saying that. Well, anyways, thank you so much for watching, and have a brawlful day.